Hello everyone, again this is Ethan Shapiro, founder of Climate Change Realty, and in this video we're going to be talking about entry-level homes here in amazing Longmont, Colorado. Now Longmont has a population of approximately 100,000 people, and the entry-level homes in Longmont are going to be priced somewhere between $400,000 and $450,000. Now if you find a home underneath this price point, it's possible, but it'll likely need a lot of work and some improvements. We're talking about move-in ready entry-level homes here in the Longmont area. Now the average home in this bracket is going to have 3 beds and 1.5 baths. So I don't mean that it has 1.5 like a full bath and then like a quarter bath or a bath that doesn't have a tub. Typically your entry level home will be 3 bed, 2 bath. When I mean on average it has 1.5, it means that some of these entry level homes in Longmont are going to trend towards just having 1 bathroom while others will have 2. So I just wanted to make that clear. Now the average amount of square footage you'll see for an entry-level home here in Longmont is a little bit less than surrounding areas actually. The average amount of acreage or the size of the plot that your house is going to be built on is probably around 0.15 acres, pretty typical. And the average entry-level home in Longmont was built in 1971. You'll probably be paying around $2,170 on your property taxes each year. Of course, we always love to visit the price per square foot in order to compare it to other cities to see where you can get the best deal. So the average price per square foot in Longmont is right between $350 and $395, pretty much in the middle of the pack for the Boulder area. So now let's move on to talking about who is actually going to be able to afford to purchase these homes. As always, to provide optimal value, we're going to take a look at the traditional 20% down payment option for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage to see what it would cost to own an entry-level home here in Longmont. So when you take a look at this, a 20% down payment on a house priced between $400 and $450 is a down payment of $80,000 all the way up to $90,000. Now let's look at a couple different interest rate scenarios to see how much it's going to cost per month, including taxes and insurance, to live in an entry-level home here in Longmont. So if you were lucky enough to get a 6.5% interest rate, your monthly payment is going to be somewhere between $2,400 a month all the way up to $2,665 a month. If you get a 7% interest rate, your monthly payment is going to be somewhere between $2,520 per month all the way up to $2,785 per month. 7.5%, you get the idea. $2,625 a month all the way up to $2,905 per month. Now, who is going to be able to afford a monthly payment like this? Now, your maximum debt to income ratio that any lender is going to allow is going to be all the way up to 50%. So this is the minimum income someone can have to purchase a home in Longmont with 20% down and actually get the loan. So for the 6.5% interest rate scenario, if your monthly payment is $2,400 a month, your pre-tax income is going to need to be at least $57,600 all the way up. If you want to buy a house for $450 with that 6.5% interest rate, you're going to need to make at least $64,000 before taxes. In the 7% scenario, similar situation of course, you're going to need to make at least $60,500 a year, all the way up to $67,000 a year if you want to buy that $450,000 home. 7.5%, you get the idea. $63,000 a year pre-tax income all the way up to $69,750 or just $70K in pre-tax income. Remember, this is with 50% debt to income ratio. So these are the bare minimum, and it's probably not fiscally responsible for you to be spending half of your pre-tax, not even post-tax income just on housing payments. So this is all something to keep in mind as you're getting into the home search. I'm going to give you a rundown of that 10% down payment scenario as well as even a 3% down payment scenario and show you who can afford each one of those as well. Again, Ethan Shapiro, Climate Change Realty. Would love to help you out in any other way that I can. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Really appreciate it.